Russia forces launched 810 drones and 13 missiles in the overnight attack on Sunday, Ukraine Air Force said. Russia punched Ukraine with largest air attack hit key government buildings. Russia has hit Ukraine with the largest air attack since the war began. Please subscribe to our channel, Giro24 TV. Subscribe before we proceed. Russia punched Ukraine with largest air attack hit key government building. Chief Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said the early Sunday attack sparked fires at the several high-rises in the capitals. Russia has hit Ukraine with the largest air attack since the war began, killing at least 4 people across the country and setting dozens of buildings on fire in the capital, Kyiv, including the main seat of the government, according to officials. Russian forces launched 810 drones and 13 missiles in the overnight attack on Sunday, Ukraine Air Force said, causing damage across the north, south and east of the country, including the cities of Zaporizhzhia, Kryvyi Rih and Odessa, as well as in the Sumy and Chernihiv regions. In Kyiv, Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said that a young woman and her 2-month-old son were killed when 9-story resistant building was hit. Rescues were still looking for the body of a third person believed to have been killed in the attack and buried under the rubble, he added. Klitschko said buildings in the Donetsk and Svyatozhye districts were also hit. The attack, which also knocked out power in the city, left smoke rising from the roof of Ukraine's main cabinet building in the historic district, housing the office of its ministers. For the first time, the government building was damaged by an enemy attack, including the roof and upper floors, said Ukrainian Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko. Will restore the building, but lost life cannot be returned. Lost life cannot be returned. What Prime Minister Yulia said. They will restore the buildings again, but the people that have lost their life cannot be returned. The world must respond to this destruction not only with words, but with actions. There is a need to strengthen sanction pressure, primarily against Russian oil and gas, she said. That is what Prime Minister Ilivo said about what Russia did to them on Sunday. They have attacked and launched 810 drones. President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned the strike and issued a new appeal to allies to strengthen his country's air defenses. Such killings now, where real diplomacy could have already begun long ago, are deliberate crime and a prolongation of the war, Zelensky said in a post on social media, that is in Twitter, that is X, formerly known as Twitter. Russia's attack on Ukraine have increased in recent days, even as United States President Donald Trump stepped up diplomacy to end the 3.5-year war. Although those efforts have not yet been successful. Russian Ministry of Defense said it had carried out strike on Ukraine military industrial complex and transport infrastructure, according to the TASS news agency. Both sides deny targeting civilians. Trump said on Sunday that he is ready to move to a second phase of sanctions Russia, the closest he has come to suggesting he's on the verge of ramping up sanctions against Moscow or its oil buyers over the war in Ukraine. He did not elaborate, however. Until now, Trump, who met Putin last month, has resisted imposing taxation on Russia. The U.S. envoy to Ukraine, Kate Kellogg, said on Sunday that the Russian attack looked like an escalation in the conflict. The attack was not a signal that Russia wanted to diplomatically end this war, Kellogg wrote on Twitter, that is X. Ukraine's European allies also condemned the attack, including Sweden, Italy, and Denmark. United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the statement that he was appealed by Russia latest brutal overnight assault on Kyiv and across Ukraine. Al Jazeera Zain Besrafi, reporting from Ukraine's central region of Dnipropetrovsk, said the attack triggered air raid alert across most of the country in Kyiv and the surrounding regions. The siren sounded for more than 11 hours. What we see here is the increase in the use of unmanned aerial vehicles by Russia, which give them a capacity to spread widely across the country, and these are certainly indicative of the fact that Russia is escalating attack, Basravi said. This escalation shocked the central Ukrainian city of Kremchuk, cutting power to part of it, while strike on Kyiv, Zelensky's hometown in the same region, targeting transport and urban infrastructure, regional officials said. In the southern city of Odessa, civilian infrastructure and residential buildings were damaged with fire breaking out in several apartment blocks, Regional Governor Oleh Kipa said on Telegram. On the battlefield, Russian forces are making slow but steady gains. Sannan kuma bangarori da dama ana tabbatu ne akan cewa tabbas wannan yaki da ke ci gaba da wakana tsakanin kasar ta Ukraine da kuma Rasha, musamman ma dai a wannan mummunar farmaki da kasar ta Rasha ta kaiwa gine-gine na gwamnatin kasar ta Ukraine, wanda ya ajalin akalla kusan mutane 3 wanda da gaskiya da tsohuwa. Sannan kuma ana ganin cewa tabbas kasar ta Rasha ta kaiwa Ukraine harhare da drone da kuma wato missile makamai masu linzami guda 810. Sai kuma shugaban kasar Ukraine wato Volodymyr Zelensky ya bayyana takaicinsa akan irin waɗannan abubuwa da kasar ta Rasha take ci gaba da yi musu, wanda har yanzu dai kasar ta Rasha ta ki amincewa da ganin an tsakaita wuta, har yanzu tana ci gaba da cin karanta babu babbaka. Duk da dai shugaban kasar Amurka wato Donald Trump ya yi yunkurin ganin ya shiga tsakani domin ganin an sasanta da kuma daidaito tare da kawo ƙarshen wannan yaƙi da aka kwashi akalla kusan sama da shekara 1.5 kenan ana fafutuka, amma kuma har yanzu dai abin ya ci tara, kusan kullum dai abin ƙara girmama yake, inda ƙasar ta Rasha ta bayyana wasu abubuwa da kuma dalilan da ya sa har yanzu dai faɗan yake zuwa ƙarshe. Sai dai kuma shugaban ƙasar Amurka Donald Trump gani yake kamar fa abubuwan ya dace da kawo ƙarshen su, kamar yadda Giro 24 TV suka samu rahoton, kamar yadda Al Jazeera suka bayyana. Muka karanto muku shi in English and then muka ƙara kawo muku shi da harshen Hausa. Sai dai muke so da ku ci gaba da kasancewa da wannan tasha tamu mai albarka domin dai ci gaba da samun rahotannin da dumudumin su masu tushe da kuma asali. Tabbas dai abubuwa da suke ci gaba da wakana tsakanin kasar ta Ukraine da kuma Rasha, har yanzu dai abubuwa da sun isa kawo ƙarshe, kamar Brazil da kuma Italy da dai sauran wasu kasashe inda suke ganin cewa tabbas wannan al'amari kamata a kawo ƙarshen sa domin a zo a zauna a teburin sulhu, duk da irin kokari da kasar ta Amurka ƙarƙashin jagorancin shugaban kasar Amurka wato Donald Trump yayi, amma kuma har yanzu dai abubuwa dai sun ki su daidaita, kuma kazalika har yanzu abubuwa dai sun ki su kawo su dawo yadda suke kamar a baya tsakanin Rasha da kuma Ukraine din.